Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another Just Read Your Way to Arabic. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Let's go through today's story number 25. موعظة السجن. موعظة, exhortation. السجن, jail. Another word for موعظة is lesson. So when you give somebody some advice in a lesson form. ودخل يوسف السجن. Yusuf entered the jail, the prison. وعرف أهل السجن جميعا. And the people of the prison, i.e. the prisoners, knew altogether, i.e. all of them knew, أنه that Yusuf شاب كريم was a young man who was noble, a noble person. وأن يوسف, and that Yusuf عنده, with him, i.e. had, علم عظيم, great knowledge. وأن يوسف, and that Yusuf في صدره, in his heart, قلب رحيم, had a very merciful heart. وأحب أهل السجن, and the people of the prison loved Yusuf. وأكرموه, and respected or honored him. وفرح الناس, and the people were happy بيوسف, with Yusuf. وعظموه, and looked up to him, considered him great, i.e. respected him. ودخل معه السجن رجلان, two men, دخل, entered, معه, with him, السجن, the prison. وقصا عليه رؤياهما, and they both told the story or narrated, عليه, to him, رؤيا, their two dreams, the dreams of them both, رؤياهما. And from the Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, قال, he said, أحدهما, one of the two. So one of the two men said, إني, indeed I, أراني, I saw myself, أعصر, squeezing, خمرة, wine, or pressing wine. So when people in villages in the old days, they would put grapes in a big pot and then stamp on it and squeeze the grapes so all the juice would come out, and then it would ferment to become wine later. وقال الآخر, and the other said, إني, I, indeed I, أرى, I saw, me, myself, أحمل, carrying, فوق رأسي, above my head, خبزة, bread, تأكل الطير منه, the birds were eating from it. وسأل يوسف عن التأويل, they both, the two men, asked Yusuf about the explanation, تأويل, explanation. وكان يوسف عالما, Yusuf was a scholar or a knower, بتأويل الرؤيا, about the interpretation or explanation of dreams. وَكَانَ يُوسُفُ, and Yusuf was نبيا, a messenger, من الأنبياء, from amongst the messengers, i.e. of Allah. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ, and the people were في زمانه, in zaman time, his time, يعبدون, they worship غير الله, other than Allah. So during his time they worshipped other than Allah. وَوَضَعُوا, and they made or fabricated or put أَرْبَابًا كَثِيرَةً, gods, أرباب literally lords, كثيرة many, من عند أنفسهم, from with themselves, i.e. without any authority. They did it by themselves. وَقَالُوا, and they said, هَذَا رَبُّ الْبَرِّ, this is the Lord of the land. وَهَذَا رَبُّ الْبَحْرِ, and this is the Lord of the seas. وَهَذَا رَبُّ الرِّزْقِ, and this is the Lord of provision. وَهَذَا رَبُّ الْمَطَرِ, and this is the Lord of rain. وَكَانَ يُوسُفُ, and Yusuf, يَرَى, used to see, كُلَّ ذَلِكَ, all of this, وَيَضْحَكُ, and would laugh to himself. وَكَانَ يُوسُف, and Yusuf used to يَعْلَمُ, know, كُلَّ ذَلِكَ, he knew all of this, وَيَبْكِي, and he would cry. وَكَانَ يُوسُفُ, and Yusuf was يُرِيدُ أَنْ يَدْعُوَهُمْ إِلَى اللَّهِ, Yusuf wanted to call them to Allah. وَقَدْ أَرَادَ اللَّهُ, and indeed Allah wanted, أَنْ يَكُونَ, that it will be, ذَلِكَ, that will be, في السجن, in prison. أَلَا يَسْتَحِقُّ أَهْلُ السِّجْنِ الْمَوْعِظَةِ, don't the people of prisons, prisoners, deserve, يستحق, الموعظة, a reminder or exhortation. ألا يستحق أهل السجن الرحمة, don't the people of prison deserve mercy. أليس أهل السجن عباد الله, aren't the people of prison, are they not the slaves of Allah? Aren't they the slaves of Allah? أليس أهل السجن بني آدم, aren't the people of prison the children of Adam? In other words, all of these are rhetorical questions. So of course they are the children of Adam. Yes, they are the slaves of Allah. Yes, they deserve mercy. And yes, they deserve to be guided through exhortation or a reminder. كان يوسف في السجن, Yusuf was in the prison, ولكنه, but he كان حرا جريئا, he was free and brave. كان يوسف فقيرا, indeed Yusuf was poor, ولكنه, but he كان جوادا سخيا, he was generous, سخي, open-handed, liberal in giving. Because if you're a prisoner, you don't have much, so that's why you're going to be faqir. إن الأنبياء, indeed the messengers of Allah, يجهرون بالحق, they make clear and speak openly, expose the truth. في كل مكان, in every place. إن الأنبياء, Indeed, the messengers يجودون بالخير. They are generous with good. في كل زمان. In every time. That brings us to the end of the story. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.